Hey y'all, it's Shannon. So I wanted to come at you really quick with a little haul from Valrhona. So I'm going to tell you, they did not sponsor this. I paid for everything. Trust me, because they are not the most inexpensive chocolate in the world to buy from. But I really love it. It is some of the best, and it is one of the brands that I can eat. So that makes me happy, and when they have a decent deal, and they have new chocolates out, and a baking box that I've been wanting to try for quite a while, I'm gonna do it. So, stay tuned for that. Alright, so let's get into this haul. I don't know why I said stay tuned to that, and then I just immediately start this. This is, you know. So, the first thing I got, I was really excited that Valrhona started carrying their own, like, real dark chocolate chips. So, whether you know it or not, most of the chocolate chips you buy in the grocery store are not actually real chocolate. This is actually 60% cacao, so it's quite dark. And so I'm really excited to get to try these. I bought 2 of these containers, and so I'm just really thrilled because I like to make chocolate chip cookies. And yeah, so, and then as part of the deal they had going on, because it was National Chocolate Chip Day, I didn't know that was a thing, but I was like, I wish I had known. I would have baked cookies. They were giving away samples of their Wina, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing this, 35% white chocolate. So I really love Valrhona's white chocolate. I'm not a huge white chocolate fan in general for most grocery store ones, besides the fact I can't really eat most of them now, with the exception of like Ghirardelli and Lindt. But theirs is really nice. It's not overly sweet. So if you are a person who traditionally doesn't like white chocolate because it's just too sweet, it just tastes like sugar to you most of the time, I would say potentially try some from Valrhona or a chocolatier that does Valrhona, like Jacques Torres, I believe uses it, and there's a lot of really famous chocolatiers. If you go to their places and you're buying their chocolate, this is what you're buying. So I really wanted to try this new one when it came out, and I hadn't had the opportunity. And then when they offered this, I was like, oh yes, totally. So I got a 10-gram or 50-gram sample of it. So I will go ahead and tell you, I went ahead and I bought this is in a kilo, this is a half a kilo, so 500 grams or 1.1 pounds. So of the Wina Organic and Fair Trade White. So really excited to have that. As you can see, it's a little darker than some of the other white chocolates I've gotten from them. I believe this is kind of, I want to say this is kind of like almost a toasted white chocolate, but I don't remember. And then the other thing I got, because they had this new kind of chocolate, and this was like a year ago this came out, or almost a year ago, at least 6 months, that this is the Azalea 35%. So it's like a hazelnut chocolate. So it's actually got milk powder and then hazelnuts like ground, or the hazelnut milk, I can't remember exactly, in it. So I'm really, really excited to get to try this. So this could be like, for people who like Nutella, it could be like their Nutella crack to put into cookies, you know, whatever. So I'm really excited though, because I'm going to try a sample of this Wina. I want to call it Wina, but I could be very wrong about that, and it would not surprise me a bit. So it looks like that. The faves look like that. And I'm having allergy problems, so I can't smell anything. So it's like right up to my nostrils. I'm gonna say it smells a little like cookie-ish. Slightly cookie-ish. Definitely vanilla. Definitely heavy vanilla. I really can't smell anything, so that's the hard part. Oh, that's better. Really vanilla. Ooh. It kind of reminds me of like the feeling I get almost. I mean, it's not the same texture, obviously, but like a similar feeling and like taste palette, like in my, I don't know, it's just a similar like feeling, taste. I don't know if taste is a feeling. It is a feeling, but you know what I mean? So it kind of, for me, evokes a similar one of like when I bite into like a speculoos cookie. It's not cinnamony, but it's like warm. I think warm is a good way to describe it. Like a little bit on the warm, like eggnoggy. I don't know. This reminds me of holidays. It's very good chocolate. This one I will say is a little more sweet than some of the others I've tried from them. Their Opolis is really nice. It's not too sweet. Actually, for white chocolate, it's pretty low in sugar. It's really good. And their Ivoire is really nice. And their Ivoire for non-professionals, which is what I am, is available to everyone via the internet. So, and you can also purchase like milk and dark chocolate from Valrhona, from King Arthur Flour. So if you have any of those, like you shop from like kingarthurflour.com or have any of their memberships or whatever, you can get it there. And then last but certainly not least, what I'm most excited about is the Valrhona baking box. I will reiterate once again, I paid for this. I have done one other baking box, their Dulce Blondie. I really, really like it a lot. So I'm really excited to get to try this because this one is the New York crumb cake recipe. So kind of the cool thing about these baking boxes is they will have ingredients that you can only get in the baking box, or I guess maybe if you were in France or Europe you could get it there. But so this comes with, it doesn't say in here, but I'll show you. It comes with these dark chocolate sticks of the 55% cacao. So kind of similar to if you've ever had like pain au chocolat or chocolate croissants. These are the kind of the sticks they like to use in those. So anyhow, so I'm really excited about that because there are a lot of sticks in this. I don't know if you'd use all of these in the baking or not, because that's a lot of chocolate sticks. So we shall see. I kind of hope not, because I'm like, oh, I could make croissants with this. That's where my mind goes. So, and then you get the Noir Guanaja. No, I just butchered that name. Don't judge me. Dark chocolate for baking. I'm not necessarily a huge dark chocolate fan, but again, I really like a lot of Valrhona's dark chocolate. And they have amazing recipes. If you are someone who likes simple recipes, like they have a really good chocolate chip cookie recipe. Personally, I like my brown butter chocolate chip cookie recipe better, but I'm just saying. But they have a really nice chocolate chip cookie recipe. They have a good brownie recipe. So if you're looking for basic recipes, they have quite a few really nice ones, especially if you prefer to do it. But if you want volume or weight measurements, they have both. And I will say, if you want something a little more intricate, they also have some of those. And so that's really cool from my geeky food science nerdy perspective. But I'm really excited. I've had this chocolate before. It is really quite delicious, especially when you bake with it, which is, let's face it, what's going to happen here. So, alright, and then they've got like all the directions. So you've got the cake batter, the crumb topping, and the chocolate icing. And then you also get a Valrhona apron, which is wonderful. But so I bought one baking box before, and it came with an apron because that's kind of part of the deal. The baking box, it's to introduce new bakers or whatever. However, these recipes are not available anywhere other than in the baking box. I've looked for these things. It's not there. So if it's something I really want to try, I will buy the baking box. Although they had a chocolate sandwich biscuit I really wanted to try, but it's sold out. Maybe it'll be back in stock. And then they had another one that was the lava cake. Oh, I really want to try that. However, I would say I would actually really like if they made some of these without the apron, because I have one from the previous box. I have this one, and then I was really lucky in that they had a contest like a year ago, and I won the non-professional one. So I have an apron from them. So I have 3 aprons, so I advertise for them a lot. Not intentionally, but anyways. So I'm really excited about this baking box though, because I think I'm going to do a video on it and then a tasting to kind of just see how it turns out, because you never know. And I'm not going to lie, I generally go into a recipe, at least the first time I make it, and I'm very comfortable if it doesn't turn out. But I feel like the one I made before, it turned out really well, and it was very popular at the office and with my friends, so I'm sure this one will, but I'm going to definitely, I think I'm going to make this into a video, so we'll see how this goes, and hopefully we won't get in trouble, because if I can, I would totally post this recipe, I'm not going to lie, because That would be my personal preference that they post these recipes online, even though I know they're part of their baking box, but it's still really cool. And I do think if you are someone who really likes to bake or who like appreciates really good chocolate or something like that, these are really good gifts to yourself or to someone you love, whatever the case may be. So, I mean, I've bought Valrhona chocolate and taken it home and given it to my family. Like, my dad is kind of like me. He's 75 this next month, or this June, and over the last couple of years, he's also developed an issue where a lot of the less expensive chocolate will give him a severe upset stomach. So I was like, well, I thought mine was weight loss surgery. Maybe it's genetic. But so Valrhona is one of the ones that he can eat as well. So I do send it home because my dad has a massive sweet tooth. And so he actually will just eat the little faves by themselves. Not a baker. He's more of a grill smoker kind of man. But anyways, I just think it's really funny. I was like, because my dad really loves this chocolate too. So I really enjoy this. I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to do this box with y'all. And y'all, I'm so excited. So excited. Though it'll probably be a couple weeks before I actually get to this box. But it will happen eventually. Unless I forget to do it, in which case you'll see pictures on Instagram. So that's how it goes for me. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my ramblings and my haul. Do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.